Oh, hang on. It's like on slack. I think I have a fish. First cast. Yes, look. Oh, oh, look at it. Okay. Right on. There we go. We got a. What a start. That's a beauty. That could be a double. Bonsoir, mon amis. I hope we are well. I normally start these videos by saying it's one of my after work fish down the beach sessions. But it's not, because it's Sunday and I haven't been at work today. It's just a fish down the beach session. Well, actually, there was a reason. There was a reason why I'm here. I have my good friend Nev Andrews, just over yonder, has travelled all the way from Wales. I put the wrong wheel on the wrong rod, by the way. All the way from Wales to come fish with me. I'll say fish with me, that's a complete fallacy. To come fish Southbourne. He loves Southbourne. He's on a species hunt. He does the species hunt every year. He does ridiculously well. He's an incredibly good angler when it comes to species hunting. He spent the first half of today on Swanage Pier catching all sorts of weird and wonderful gobies and blennies and wrasses and things like that. And now we come to Southbourne to try and tick off a couple of rays and maybe a dab. Not really a dab venue, but we get the occasional one here and there. But we'd like a small-eyed and an undulate. Now, I'm not going to lie, Southbourne's been a little bit poop this year. When I say a little bit, I mean monumentally poop. For whatever reason, the fishing's been really slow for the rays. But last week, when I was away in Spain, sunning myself, there was a club match. My club, down here, had a little club match, and there was loads of rays caught. I mean, I was a little bit miffed. You know, they waited till I was out the country before they turned up. But also it gave me a bit of enthusiasm, a bit of a kick to think, what? Let's go and actually fish Southbourne and see if we can find some rays. So yesterday we had Storm Amy come and batter our country. We didn't get it too badly here, but we certainly had some decent winds. Stirred everything up. And then 24 hours later, northwest winds flattened it all right off. It's left a little bit of a groundswell, which is my absolute hatred down here. But I don't think it's too bad. You probably hear it crashing in the background there. Oh my God, would you I saw you this time. I saw you. No, I was just being intelligent, talking about swells. I was just saying we've got a bit of a swell going on. It's 50-50. I don't like a groundswell here. It's there, but I don't think it's too bad. I'm thinking we might catch. What do you think?
I think we're going to catch.
You think we're going to catch? You're confident, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the fact that it had obviously a big stir up yesterday. Bit of a strong storm thing going on, but I do wish that swell wasn't there. Kind of everything. Okay.
Just out of interest, Tom, what makes you say you don't like a groundswell here?
Oh, it kills the fishing dead.
Oh.
Yeah. We've been down here where there's been no wind all week, and then you get a big rolling swell in, and you just don't catch anything.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's rubbish. Right, you probably want some bait, don't you?
I would like some bait, please.
What's your plan? What's your tactics for this evening?
Just keep slowing out ray baits.
You're going to go ray, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good plan. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing my usual.
I mean,
one in, one out, Bagner bar out.
I think that's about all we can do because we've got no bait for anything else anyway.
That's a really good point, yeah. All right, and there is your intelligent comment for the day. Usual tactics tonight. 3 at flapper, loaded with sand eels and maybe a bit of squid. Close in. Now I say close in, I think because of the sort of the swell and the dump and things like that, I'm probably going to go a good 60 yards here. That's fine. That's quite a relatively easy cast. And then the other rod will be a Bagnall bar with a squid and sand eel wrap type thing, launched as far as I can get it. So on my 3-hook flapper, I'm going with size 1 Camazam B950Us, tied to a bit of 050 Maxima Chameleon. My usual, my favourite. I've yet to come across anything better than those 2 items for this sort of fishing. And the Bagnall bar is pretty much the same really. It's 050 Chameleon, but it's a 2.0 950U with a 2.0 Tronix Pro T25 Octopus Circle for the top of the panel. And all I have with me is sand eel and squid. It is ray or bust tonight. So for anybody new to my channel, or hasn't watched any of my older ray videos and stuff, you may be thinking, a 3/8 flapper with size 1 hooks, that's not a ray rig. Well, it is. It is actually. One of the biggest mistakes a lot of people make with ray fishing is they use baits that are far too big. You will catch a lot more fish, a lot more rays, with smaller, more compact baits, better presented on the appropriately sized hook. The disadvantage to using little small snippets of bait is it's quite a small scent trail. So a 3/8 flapper is there to basically increase the scent trail. So I've got 3 small baits kind of giving me the same scent trail as 1 large bait, but in a much better presented format. Yeah, don't go thinking you need, 6/0 pulley pedals. I can't even say the word, it makes me feel sick. I think you need 6/0 pulley pedals and enormous great big baits for rays. You don't. We get a lot of people in the shop all the time saying, oh, I had 3 bites the other night from rays, but I only landed 1. And then you talk to them and you realise they're on enormous baits and enormous hooks. Scale everything down, make everything smaller, and you will convert 3 bites into 3 fish, hopefully. And interestingly, if you don't believe me, if you think I'm talking gibberish, which is fair enough, 3 of my ray PBs have come to this exact rig. So a 3-hook flapper with size 1 B950Us. 3 of them. My £11 something or other small-eyed, my 18.2 undulate, and that £20 blonde. All came to 3/8 flapper, size 1 Camazam B950Us, and a little small bait. And you never know, sometimes you get lucky, you might catch more than 1. Might catch a double or triple shot. Has been done down there. Right, I'm going to go flop this one out, give it the overhead thump, and then I'll be back. Right, rod 1 is in the water. Going to keep the water reasonably high, out of the swell. Let's get some glow sticks on them, so if anything exciting happens, and hopefully you guys can see it at home too. Remember that video I did down here a couple of years ago when I had, was it 22 rays in one session? Mostly small, admittedly, but still 22 rays in one session. That was after a good blow, and there was a bit of a seal on that night and a bit of weed around, and just really kicked the fishing on though, so fingers crossed tonight. So the tip light is the slightly smaller green light, not this enormous moon. That's probably completely getting in the way of the tip lights. Never mind, I'll turn that down slightly, shall I? Nope, turns out I don't have the power to do that. There we go, there's bait number 2 for the evening. We have ourselves a beautiful sand eel and squid cocktail. Just a nice medium-sized sand eel. I always say little finger, it's one little finger size. Probably depends on the size of your little finger, I suppose, but about that. 20950U, 20 T25 octopus circle. On a Bagnall bar. So I'm using the Bagnall bar as opposed to the 3-hook flapper on this rod for distance. This is a single hook, clip down, whack it as far as you can rig. This thing will fly pretty much just like a plain lead, whereas our 3-hook flapper won't. 3-hook flappers, amazing rigs for catching pretty much everything, but they're not a distance rig. So if you do want to get super distance, then you want to switch to a single hook clip down, of which the bar rig is obviously the best. Not that I'm biased in the slightest bit, but it is. Right, gave that rod the big kahoonie, and we'll oh, hang on, it's like on slag. Is that a fish? Did I miss something, guys? Surely not. No, I have. I think I have a fish. First cast. Yes, look. Oh. Yes. Oh, look at it. Okay. Right on. Fish on first cast. Ha on the 3-hook flapper as well. Right. Let's drag you down with me, shall we? Come on. Let's go for a walk. Come on, baby. Feels very much like a ray. Not doing a huge amount, but it's just staying heavy. And then every now and again going nod nod. Oh, I'm ever so pleased it's on the inside rod as well. Just got to be careful with this big swell. I'll, ooh. Bide your time with them sometimes. Come on, out you come. Come on. Feels like quite a big fish, actually. Either that or I'm making a meal of it. I don't know if I'm making a meal of this or whether it's a decent fish. It just feels like such a long time since I caught a decent fish. No, definitely fish. It's pumping quite hard. Oh, down with the swell. Back with the swell. Come on, baby. Oh, that swell's horrible for fish. Yeah, that's a nice one, isn't it? You gonna get it in on this one? Oh, just that back toe every time. It's horrible. It's coming in a bit upside down as well, so. You get to grab that for me? Yeah. There we go, we got her. We got her. Wow. Wow. What a start. That's a beauty. Made a bit of a meal of that. But that the undertow with the big swell was really causing havoc. It was really, ooh, throw the camera on the floor. Yeah, look at that.
That's a good weight.
That's a crackerjack. That could be a double. Wow. What a first cast. On 3-hook flapper, size 1 B950U. There we go. Right, let's go up there and weigh it. Could you hold her for me, please? Just so that, careful, she'll chomp in there. Just so I don't want to get sand on it. I want an accurate weight. That might go double, you know, mate.
I'm saying 8.4.
No, it's bigger than that.
Nah,
I'm convinced
8.4,
it's bigger than that. Try and do this as quick as I can. I hate keeping fish out of the water. Put it back onto pounds. I've been on grams recently. Right, there we go. We are zeroed. Stick her in there, sir. If that's not a double, mind you, do you know, it's so long since I've eaten a fish, caught a decent fish. Oh, so close. £9.10, if you can make that out. 9.10. I thought she was going to go double. I really did, but first cast. That was about 60 yards out.
Okay.
That was all. Yeah. Got to go and risk getting a boot full of water now, but all worth it. Switch my light on. Just about timing this a little bit. She's good. She's flapping. She's a flapping. Just make sure she's definitely gone.
I'd say she's gone, mate.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
And there was you saying that you weren't going to catch much tonight.
I'll edit that bit out. Super confident now. £9.10 on the first cast. Get in. Right, let's go and catch some more, shall we? Wow, what a start that was. What was I doing? I was putting a tip light on that, wasn't I? That's what I was doing. I've not got a spare rig baited up yet for the other one. That all happened far too quickly, so I'll rebait that. Let me turn this off so I don't dazzle you all. Rebait my flapper and get it back out in the water. Wasn't that a prime example of what I was just trying to say to you guys? Small baits catch fish. I am just going to mention the eels that I caught that, or the eel that I caught that fish on was one of those sort of bulk packs of sand eels that people keep moaning about because they're really small and then they're just kind of chucked in a bag, all higgledy-piggledy and frozen, and I just don't understand why people don't like them. I absolutely love them. Do one pack of those will do a whole session. They're cheap as chips and they just catch fish. They're absolutely fantastic. So if your local tackle shop has those sort of bulk packs of sand eels where they're all higgledy-piggledy thrown into a packet and they're all a little bit small, buy them. They're really, really good. Right, there we go. That's that one rebaited. Go and whack that on about the same spot, I guess. I'm going to take my tip light off. I hate casting with tip lights and things like that on the tip of your rod. It's just asking for trouble, I think. A little bit of line wrap around it and ouch. Right, there we go. We're back fishing again. Now, let me just have a quick look around this side of the... Yeah, that moon is still completely in the way, isn't it? I suppose I could move the camera. That'll be half intelligent. Right, there we go. That's better, isn't it? You can actually see the rod tips behind the moon now. Or next to the moon, sorry. Not sure if that last fish came out or not, but there we go. Right, distance rod, close in rod. I say close in, an overhead thump, so sort of 60, 70 yards, something like that. Not super close, just because of the big dump and the swell. Didn't fancy it tonight. I'm going to get spare rigs baited up, and then we'll go and have a chat with Nev, shall we? Have I got... That's not another fish, oh my gosh. Is that fish straight away again? Surely not. No one's this lucky. Yes. 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 Oh, amazing. Well, I got as far as, well, half and wrap on. Oh God, yeah, there we go. Look. Oh! Wow. This is going to be a fun night, isn't it? Okay, it's nowhere near as big as the last one. In fact, it feels like I missed it. Surely not. No, I haven't missed it. I haven't missed it at all. It's just a small one, I think. A small one that took off like a torpedo. And we're going to land it. Number 2 for the evening. A small one. A much smaller, a little undersized one, but do you know what? I love them nonetheless. That's 2 and 2 casts. Oh, just love ray fishing so much. And I've missed this. I love Southbourne. You know how much I love Southbourne. You know how much I love ray fishing. So you're going to have to excuse me if I spend the rest of the evening grinning like a Cheshire cat. Ah, right. I am beyond disorganised now. I've got... This was only in the water for about 3 minutes. So I'm going to do the heinous crime of recasting those 2 baits because they are untouched. I'll quickly throw on a fresh bait onto the one that had the fish on. And we'll get it straight back out there. We all need that little slice of luck with fishing, don't we? You can't take you can't take luck out of fishing. And I just sometimes if you just land on exactly the right spot with your first cast, you've got to think yourself a little bit lucky. The 2 guys to my left, they could just be 10 yards further, 10 yards shorter, whatever, and sort of missing the fish. Or I could have come down here and thought, oh, I'll do my usual sort of 40, 50 yards. and potentially miss the fish. So Lady Luck is shining on me tonight. Right, there we go. Same spot. Has my left rod gone slack? Surely not. No, I think, yeah, something's happening there, guys, isn't it? What do you think? Oh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Well, it's not getting dragged into the water like the other one, so I'm going to just take my time, actually get a spare rig baited up, catch up with myself a little bit, and then we'll bring that one in as well. Yeah, I keep slackening it off. Now, it could just be, for whatever reason, maybe the grips are pulled out, maybe the swell is... No, that's gone completely slack. That's definitely a fish. Oh, for goodness sake, this is ridiculous. Just want to get another rig baited up. Oh! Yes. Yes, bit of weight on that. Bit of weight on that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go down again, shall we? Doesn't feel as big as the first one, but it is at range, so sometimes that can be a little bit deceiving. It'll gradually get heavier as it comes in. Also keeps kind of surfing in as the swell comes in. Sploosh. Here she comes. Make sure the camera doesn't get washed away. In you come, in you come, in you come. Surfing on this one. Here it is. Not a big fish. Not a big fish, but it's a fish. There we go. Oh. Number 3 for the evening. And that was on the distance rod. 3 and 3 casts. Nice to see the biggest one coming close range as well. It's quite often a popular misconception, especially among sort of new anglers and stuff, that you have to cast a million miles to catch the bigger fish. Right, they're really hungry tonight. That is gone right down there as well. See if I can get it out. I need to disgorge you on that one. But I'll unhook that, get it straight back. 3 and 3. And what a beautiful moon. Right. See this? This is technology.
Oh,
it's called a camera.
Is it?
We speak into it and people at home go, those guys are geniuses.
What's that?
That's a ligator.
Is it?
Sometimes pronounced light.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Hello,
Anyway.
Tom's people.
Tom's people.
When I was young, it was Pam's people. Now it's Tom's people. Captain Posh.
Captain Posh. Oh, do you know what they nicknamed me in Spain last week?
Jesus?
Jesus? No, this is by the English guys.
All right.
Let me set the scene. Lovely big hotel. It's a fantastic hotel actually, massive hotel. And obviously all-inclusive type thing, so it was all buffet style food. So you just grab a plate, whatever you want, hot food, cold food, salads,
Fill it up.
and obviously, pudding bar, this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Halfway through the week I was known as Tommy Two Puds.
Were you?
Yes. I frequented the pudding bar quite often.
More than twice.
Usually twice at lunchtime. Yes, twice at dinner
I
time.
noticed when I called in the shop on
Sacre
in the old days, they'd have said you were getting portly, son.
Portly.
Portly.
A tad rotund, I do believe.
I don't know. Have you had any more bites?
No, it's been very quiet for me.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, I've had those 3 rays in the first 3 casts, and that's it.
Yeah.
I haven't actually wheeled in my 4th yet, so...
No, I did think I had a bite, but you know what happens when you don't catch fish? I know what happens a lot.
Saw one out the corner of your eye, was it?
Yeah. And you imagine that pieces of weed generate ray bites.
Yes.
But you're doing very well.
If I get another one, or
Yeah.
even if I don't actually, would you like to swap tripods? Would you like to come to this end of the bay?
Well, you see, I reckon you're casting just beyond the end of the groin.
No, so normally I would. Normally I go to that sort of 30, 40 yards, that sort of thing. I thought quite a big bit of swell, that sort of thing. So I went further. So I give it a sort of I reckon 60, 70 yard thump.
Beyond my ken, mate.
No. No, it's not. It's never so ridiculous. And then one of them did come out on the Bagnall Bar, which was miles out to sea. But,
Yeah. No, it's good to see.
but yeah, we can swap if you like, because it could just be I've just got a little gap in the bar, like a slightly deeper trough or something like that.
Could best be you're a better angler.
I wouldn't have thought so. Right, so Neville is doing a species hunt.
Yeah.
You do it every year. You do,
yeah.
without puffing you up too much, you do rather well, don't you?
Yeah, but the interesting thing about I catch quite a lot of different species. 74 so far this year, but I'm being beaten.
Sorry, say it again.
74.
74 species this year,
Yes. But
not just lifetime.
no, but that's a couple of things to make a point about really with the species hunting is variety. The important thing is that you can go out and catch something that matters, but it might only be that big.
Yes.
As
Well,
opposed
this
to that
morning,
big.
for example, you were catching
Gobies, rats.
gobies and wrasse, and yeah.
So
So what do you prefer? Do you prefer those? Because I get a huge amount of excitement and enjoyment out of targeting the mini species and catching them. But then I also get a huge amount of excitement and enjoyment out of catching rays. So is there a preference?
No, not at all.
No.
I mean, I prefer to be a jack of all trades.
Just like to be
be able
a
to
fisherman.
do it all and spin
Yeah.
for mullet like you do down here. I love that.
Yeah.
And the beach, I love it. Rocks, I love that.
Yeah,
And mini bashing, I also.
So
love
you've had everything from a 2-spot goby. Have you had a 2-spot this year?
Yes.
Yes. So everything
Yes,
from a
in
2-spot
Scotland.
goby to a bluefin tuna.
Not this year. I had a common
Oh,
skate.
that was last year, wasn't
Common
it? Sorry.
skate off the shore.
Common
this
skate.
year,
There we
but I
go.
had
So
a
2-spot
bluefin
goby
tuna.
to common skate.
Yeah.
And
But
everything in
bluefin
between.
tuna hopefully will be in 2 weeks' time.
Exciting.
We'll see.
So that could be species number 75. So tonight we're
Yeah.
looking for
Undulate ray,
undulate ray and
small-eyed
small-eyed.
for another species hunt, which is shore only.
You're in 2, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you mentioned a dab as well, didn't you?
Oh, dab again.
Which is a
for-
bit of an
yeah,
off chance, but you never know.
Yeah. But in terms of how you do this, you start off with no knowledge, and you do what you do in other forms of fishing, which is you learn
You learn as you go.
from other people. Now, so many people have taught me
Okay.
about where different species are yourself, and well, too many to name in many ways, but local guys with me and people that I've met up and down the country.
Nice.
No, there's nothing new under the sun, and anybody can do it, but you've got to be prepared probably to travel,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
that helps if you've got the resources to do that, but also just be prepared to ask people,
Yeah.
and you'd be surprised. how
Swallow your
many-
male ego and ask for help.
Swallow my what?
Male. Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm old. I don't have a male ego anymore.
Your pride.
Is that
Let's
what
just
you
go with
call it
pride,
when you
shall
talk
we?
to Abby, is it? Hello, darling. I'm just going to sort my male ego out. I think we better stop at that.
Yeah, we better cut this bit out. We've hatched a plan. Young Nev and I are going to swap pegs. So we're going to reel in. I'm going to reel in this one. He's going to reel in his, and then he's going to come and chuck his out up here, because sometimes fishing can be like that. Sometimes it can just be the fact that I was on a little bit of slightly different ground. He's travelled an awful long way from Wales to come and catch a ray, and I haven't been a very good host so far, have I? I very kindly caught all the rays for him. No bait on the bottom hook. Good evening, sir.
Now then, I got a plain lead on here. Would you or wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't.
No, I'll go and get a.
I've only got a 150.
No, I'll use.
Oh, so you know what
the
mod
next,
do you want? Oh,
I'll
you
use the
don't
next
know.
one down.
Yeah, okay.
I've got this.
I'll go and whack mine on your tripod, shall I?
Yeah.
I guess worst case scenario is I put it on your tripod and I catch one. If my rod goes over, I'm just
Well,
cutting
you
the
know
line.
what'll happen. I mean, that's fairly normal for me.
Right, here we go. New peg for the evening. I'm now on Nev's tripod with his bait tray. I've got to figure out what's what, and I presume I can just help myself to all of his rigs. I wonder if there's any reels in here I can have. Anyway, hopefully I won't catch anything for the rest of the evening. Mr. Andrews over there will bag himself some rays. I now have Liam to the left of me, Nev to the right. Good company, good fishing. Incredible evening, really. Absolutely amazing evening. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, the good news is I haven't caught any more fish. The bad news is neither has Nev or Liam. Desperately hoping Nev catches one. I'm not going to lie, I've had an amazing evening and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I just feel a little bit bad that Nev's come all this way and I caught all the fish. It is just gone 10. I think we're going to call these our last cast, aren't we?
I think so.
Sunday night, we've all got work in the morning, and I've got a club match tomorrow night and a club event Tuesday night, which you're coming to as well, aren't you?
Yes.
So it's going to be 3 fishing nights in a row and work every day. And I get tired very easily, my old age. And we've got to take the elderly gentleman home, I suppose. He's way past his bedtime.
He's got a long old drive home.
Well, he's not going back to Wales tonight.
Oh, it's all right then.
Right, but there we go. Ignoring the fact that, unfortunately, Nev and Lynn didn't catch, I've had an amazing time on the beach. Hopefully Liam doesn't punch me. But it's nice to see Southbourne back on form. I was thoroughly pleased with that. 4 rays in nearly as many casts, and a £9.10 small night to kick it off. Super happy with that. I've not had many rays down here at all this year, so it's really good to see that. Right, I hope you enjoyed that little short, sharp, not after work, I was about to say after work session, it was on a Sunday.
It's after work for me.
Oh, you did, yeah, you worked at my house.
All day.
But there we go. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the old like and subscribe. We are hurtling towards 10,000 subs, which is amazing. Thank you very much for everybody who has already subscribed. And I shall see you guys on the next one.